Hello, guys. Welcome to Fatting Around with Matthew Kreklau, episode 20. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the much underrated Phantasm movie series. This is going to be a three-parter. We're not going to do 5 parts. We're going to go through all 3 movies. On part 1, we're going through Phantasm the Remastered Edition, and Phantasm 2. Which Phantasm 2, fun fact, is the only one made by a major studio. It got picked up by Universal. All the rest were made by an independent Japanese and Chinese film company, oddly enough, owned by J.J. Abrams. Currently, not sure if it did originally. Called Wellgo, that now owns the rights. Probably not the original owners, but who knows. So of course, all original stuff owned by Welco and Universal Studios. Only for Phantasm 2 stuff, I might add you. But half of that's going to be this. So that who owns it. I'm going to shout out each channel that I'm featuring as always. This one is the trailer, Zero Media, 2 million subscribers, goes some love. And here we go. Phantasm is a delusion of a disordered mind. So why I love these movies so much is they're super fun, super machismo. They're all filmed in 80s horror style. All look like they're from the 80s, but all were very late 90s, early 2000s, and even, when it got to Phantasm 5, we were getting close to 2010, so let's do this thing. And yes, they made too many of them, but we'll get into that later.
For nearly 4 decades, it has been contained. But evil always has a way of breaking free.
Well, so there you go.
Tommy's gone.
It's honestly my favorite bad robot movie.
It was a good idea not to let your little brother come to the funeral. You don't like this place.
They got some good stuff. Fringe, Lost. I think technically one Star Wars movie is half Bad Robot because it was half made by J.J. Abrams, oddly enough. So they made some good stuff. So
What's wrong with you?
There's something up there. I saw it.
I did not know they've done a 4K restoration. That's interesting. Mine was, I think, just DVD. I think mine came out in 2014, so I think they've done an extra re-release of the 4K. Definitely worth a 4K re-release. I think that's honestly, your best bet's 4K Ultra HD over Blu-ray. But yeah. Blu-ray is overrated. I'd say just stick with DVD.
For the game, boy. The game is finished.
Huh.
You die.
Yeah, also, guys, if you want to watch, please give this movie some love if you want to watch it, because obviously J.J. Abrams is not rich enough. You can buy it on YouTube. I don't even know if the second one's even available on YouTube. The 4th and 5th are free if you want to wet your beak a little bit. The 4th and 5th one are okay if you got to start at episode 4 if you got to watch it for free. 3 is an okay one, Lord of Death to start on. But if you're gonna, you gotta do it right. You gotta start at number 1. Also, it is a movie. If you start on number 2 and have not seen number 1, you might as well turn it off. You will not understand anything, any of it. Literally, yeah. I said Dan on accident. Don Coscarellis, starring Michael Baldwin. Obviously, a very young Michael Baldwin, right? I think. I don't know. But Billy Thornbury, Reggie Bannister, Kenny Lester, and Angus Scrimm as the tall man. Music by... Okay, so not a direct Howard is in it, but I think, as I said, either tangentially related or I did a bunch of other stuff with it. Music by Fred Myro and Malcolm Seagrave, production designer. Pretty cool little movie there. So yeah, as I said, I guess it's technically Starway International made it, but now as a Welco bought the rights to it. So yeah, this movie nobody ever talks about it. It's like really interesting. I'd play direct clips. Well, see, what I could do is I could show you clips from the movie, but that would probably wouldn't be wise. So I might as well show you stuff that they're already allowed to show you on YouTube, so that you know. So there's a couple different ways to go about this. Probably some of the most interesting ways to discuss Phantasm. Oh, guys, someone recently uploaded the entire Phantasm full movie 4K for free, even though it does cost money. So, please, don't strike it. Just let it stay. So if you guys want to actually watch Phantasm, I'm not sure if it's a Wellco re-upload or not, but hopefully I don't get this upload took it down by uploading this. But oh well, you have to watch it right after this. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, you can actually watch Phantasm completely free. Believe it. So that's good news. That's really cool. So I add it to my. I'm not actually gonna play any of it because, like I said, that'd be like just asking to get copyright struck. I just want to play some clips. There's this. Oh, you know what? This is the most famous thing for Phantasm. There's a chance if there's any clip from Phantasm that you have seen but have not seen the movie, it would be this. So might as well start there. And we'll shout out the YouTube channel real quick. Again, last day for Robin Hood stock, I believe. I'm going to try to get a new one, but they might be stopping that program. I got to check. We're hoping on Audible free trials for you guys. So I would use my code, and then I'd get a little kickback. You guys get your free books and stuff. So we'll try that. Phantasm Sitting Here. Okay, it's called Sitting Here at Midnight by Wicked Sean, I believe, or Shin, and all lowercase, no spaces. WICKEDSHYN. 70,000 views. Give us some love. Let's see here. All right. Give them a subscribe. 2,000. They deserve it. Here we go. They're doing a service uploading this. Yeah, but if you possibly, I'd say you have about a 25% chance of having seen this just. But this is kind of a meme. I don't know how you describe this. If you just I don't know. I just feel like this is the only clip you perhaps have seen if you haven't seen the movie. I don't know why. I think I'm right on that. It's when it looks like we got the main character. I believe this is about halfway or so-ish through the movie, and I think they're just jamming out. So we got a Rolling Stones shirt on. I think maybe it's based in I feel like it's 60s. But that Dos Equis looks 80s, though. Yeah, it looks like a modern. Yeah, this has to be 80s. Amps still look like that in the 60s. So. Same with that style of electric guitar, too. They have to be 80s. Even that shirt didn't exist till after 75, so. Yeah, so like, another really interesting themes. All right, no, don't pay attention to that. It's really interesting themes throughout Phantasm are resonance, frequency. Like it says, it is a cult movie for sure. Let's get the Phantasm. I want to play the theme song, but I don't want to get copyright struck, so I'm not, sadly. But I am gonna, unless if it's one of these ones, I'm gonna play. Looks like there's an I've Been Waiting For You scene. There's like 10 clips on movie clips. So shout out to movie clips. We're going to start with clip 2. Movie clips, a Fandango company, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but movie clips starting with M, lowercase OVIE, lowercase CLIPS, all lowercase. 500,000, give them some love, give them subscribe. They'll be in the description. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes. So. There we go. And yeah, Silver Death. Let's analyze it. And then this clip is obviously already on YouTube. That's obviously a TV. I am fat. This is fair use. That's my new argument. I'm fat. It's fair use. Okay, that looks like Kelsey Grammer, but a fat Kelsey Grammer choking. Yeah, I don't know. The actor, I have to tell you though, that the kid actor in this movie, man, has to maybe be one of the best actors of all time, no exaggeration. He is so good in this. He's amazing. Everyone. The first one is almost a perfect movie. I don't know, probably a 9 out of 10. Maybe 8 on a good day, I don't know. So obviously you probably noticed from like, Matthew, why aren't you referencing the giant ball of death inside of his head sucking his skull? Well, here we go. Those are the Phantasm balls. So obviously that draws some people in. Another thing is cemeteries. Specifically this white room. Another really cool thing this movie does is it directly analyzes death. And it actually, and I'll tell you this right now. It's kind of a cult movie. If you don't want to know too much about how the world works, you might not want to watch it. Because it gets into some theories about death, the universe, and science that could actually be true. That's a little creepy. Especially when it comes to like the third movie. When it gets into like hell. It also has the most, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the clip, forgive me. I'm not going to look for it, but it's the most interesting depiction of hell I've ever seen. It is no exaggeration, not even like mild exaggeration. The literal Ewoks from Star Wars in hoods, like creeping around in a desert. Barely no sun. It's day, but also looks like night at the same time. Kind of reddish, and it's blowing wind, and it's like you like fall into it, and like you become like one of these grunting trolls that carry people's souls inside of barrels. So yeah, this movie's boring as fuck. So yeah, that is of course Angus Scrimm's Tall Man, and what are you gonna say, dude? Angus Scrimm steals the show. Like, I believe he's sadly not with us anymore, but I could be wrong on that. I might be attributing death to someone who's still alive. Hopefully you weren't wearing headphones. Man. Thanks to Fandango for this movie clip. Whoa. That's a really cool practical effect. With the fingers there. Classic 80s horror. And as you can tell, this was filmed in the 90s, but I don't know, you would assume on purpose made it look like it was filmed 10 years earlier, but it could have just been the budget. Like, I guess it could be a mixture of both. I'm not aware of what the budget was. I'm sure it wasn't low budget for what they had to accomplish. I'm kind of interested as to why Universal didn't pick up the rights, why Universal only obtained the rights to the second one. I feel like it was kind of like the first one kind of got enough of a cult following. It's saying, well, actually, I guess technically the first Phantasm came out in 1979. Huh. I guess I'm wrong about that. I'm 20 years off. I guess the first, okay. That's why I'm super confused on this. Sorry, guys. The first one came out in 1979, which makes a lot more sense. But the second one doesn't come out till like 99. But like, and they look, it makes it seem like it's all like one. It's weird. I don't know how they did it. how do they get the kid to not age in the second one? Did they film the second one and not release it for 10 years? Or they melted all of time in space or used CGI? Because the kid doesn't... Yeah, I don't... This was a... I feel like they filmed both of them pretty close together, and maybe they had licensing issues, or... I don't know, but I thought it was much later than 79, but obviously it's probably the best movie of 1979. Man. Well, there's not many more clips to play until we move on to number 2. Probably we'll show you how about we just one more straight up clip. Should we do Kill Count? Let's do I've Been Waiting For You, then we'll get on to the Kill Count of the first movie. We just skip a little bit, so not just re-uploading. There we go. No, but I am excited. This is for free, guys, so watch it while you still can. Again, if I accidentally tangentially get this taken off of YouTube, the free version of the movie, I do apologize. That was not the goal, but it was recently uploaded too, so what are you gonna do? I have a funny story. I actually one time uploaded Animal House to YouTube. It was like, back when, yes, completely illegal, don't do it. But I did it just to watch it. I don't know why I couldn't stream. This was a time when you couldn't stream Animal House easily, which no longer exists. So, and I just watched it. It was like the 1 week it wasn't on Netflix, I guess. So I just freaking watched it on yeah, I don't even know. Oh, gosh, it sounds so illegal now. I don't even know where I got the copy from, but I just uploaded it, and I think it stayed for like a week, and I think got like 100 or so views or something. But wouldn't recommend doing that. Oh man, I don't know. Kill count. I do not know. I only guess the kill count for the first one or the whole series. Oh gosh, if you went the whole 5 movies, it'd be crazy. I'm gonna guess the first movie has 27 kills, because it'd be cool to make it that number. Oh, it looks like already. Okay, we'll start with number 1. Okay, here we go. Let me just skip a little bit. There we go. Try alright. It's still number 13. Gosh, these stuffs happen so quick. Or is that just the name of the channel? Oh, that's the name of the channel. Guys, this is Machachi Productions 13. Capital M, lowercase ACHETE, space PRODUCTIONS 13. Give them some love. They're not that big of a creator. They only got 91,000. Give them some love. There we go. And here's the clip. I don't know if this is a standard kill count video, or if this is just a compilation of kills. They're basically the same thing. I guess we can count ourselves, right? If they don't keep count for you. I guess that might be the... yeah, it'll be kill 1. I guess kill 2 would be the bug. Kill 3 is the little demon grunt guy. Looks like kill 4 is another hell demon. Those are the demons from hell, by the way. Oh, and yes, 100% spoilers throughout. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, yeah, I guess they killed the whole house in that one. I think we're on 4 or 5. I lost count. Doesn't really matter. So more about the kills themselves than the number of them, I think. That's... Anyways, yeah, see, like, how... The filming of this is confusing, because I want to think they use the same kid. They do use this. You can tell they use the same kid throughout the series, right? And he gets around older when they film it in '99, right? And like, it just they would have had to have. This would have took. It just took a lot of work. It would have. But literally, well, it literally means this movie had to at least take 15 years to make. Just unless they really aren't the same person, but I think they are. Yeah, it would have took 15 years. You have to wait for the kid to age and film again. So I literally think this movie, this is gonna sound insane, but I think this movie started filming in 55? Because... No, I think that's wrong. 65. 65. I was going to say 1955. But yeah, 1965. I think that's when they started this. Which, it looks really good for a 1965 movie. It would have to be. I don't know how else they did it. Which is a crazy amount of time to fit a movie. You think like the longest movie, I would assume Avatar start to finish would take 10 years, but 15. Wow, it's just we've lost track of counts. It's all around 15 or so. But. See, look. There's like different versions of the kid too. Like that's him when he's even, or is that's a how many different kids are in it? See, now I'm confused. Because there's that kid and the other kid, but they're not the same kid. How are the? See, now I'm kind of forgetting parts of the movie. How are those kids different? When does that kid even come into play? Because that's not the other kid. It's obviously two different kids, I think. Unless, you know what? It might be the same freaking actor. Yeah, this would have took 15 years to make. 15. Just let that sink in, man. That's crazy. You know what? That might be the same freaking kid in all of it. It might not be though. It might be two different ones for just the two different versions of the kid. But when he's older, it's a kid. It's the same person. So I don't know, man. I think they did use two different actors though for that though. No, but that you could tell that's him 15 years older. So how are you even going to argue with me that to take 15 years to make? We're just going to wait for this kid to age 10 years and then film again. That's a lot of commitment. I don't know how this would have been so hard to even get picked up by any studio. Especially in the time period, 79 was kind of a time. I feel like mid-80s was the height of this kind of stuff. This kind of helped, I don't want to say kickstarted it, but I believe this definitely was pre-Nightmare on Elm Street. This is like right at like the dawn of like this horror renaissance that happened in the 80s. And this definitely was a part of it. 100% was. I would argue it honestly is one of the best horror movies of all of the 70s. I think it overall is a better movie than The Exorcist even. And that's, touted to be one of the best movies of all time. But I'm not going to be ridiculous about it though. It has its flaws. It is very silly. But it's a quality picture. if you want to see a quality horror picture that could not be made today, they just wouldn't. It'd be too much. See, they have him all. But here's another thing. This is even crazier. That's him like 10 years even older, and it looks like the same guy. So this movie wouldn't take 20, dude. I think they might have started making this movie in 1955, dude, which is that's insane. 1955? Maybe. It's possible. That looks like the same guy, 20 years older. This came out in 79. That's crazy to me. Elvis was singing when they wrote the script for this. Did not realize this was that old. Ugh. And then it has like all these elements that look way older than 1979. Like that looks like stuff you didn't see in movies till like the 90s. Very, very high tech. Well, this is the 4K version. So that probably they did a really good job with the 4K. Wait a minute, is that an actual part of Phantasm 1? I wonder if they went through the kills of the whole series, because I'm looking at it and I don't even remember this scene. I think this might be part of Phantasm 5, maybe. I don't think the giant ball is doing that to buildings till number 5. Yes, it does get a little silly. The ball's like, yeah, it gets full dystopian. Basically, the whole movie is about trying to run away from your own death. It's a metaphor for running away from death. Angus Krim is basically death, and it also has to do with loss. There's something really weird with the mom in the first one where she killed herself, but yet the mom is kind of also, this is going to sound insane, but in a way the mom is also the kid. Just watch it. It's a complicated movie. I don't know. I haven't even talked about how the movie opens. It opens with like the hot version of the kid, I guess. Clip that, but as 20 years old, I mean. But fucking some chick in a cemetery, and I think oh wait, okay, oh yeah, it's him and his son, right? And then his uncle, but then there's like 2 other versions of the so it's the first one's it's one of those movies that might take a second watch. We've definitely covered the first one more than enough. On to 2, the only Phantasm that was part of a major studio. It looks like it's now owned by Shout Factory. I believe that's a Universal property. It might not, don't quote me on that, but I'm for sure it was definitely made. I guess this was 1988, so I was pretty close. Let's see. There's a couple. There's someone discussing if it's better than the original. I feel like that's what this video is doing, so it would be kind of stupid to do that. There is a thing that shows all the tall man's lines from Phantasms 1 through 4. So that would be helpful. Why don't we see what the tall man has to say throughout 1 and 2? And that would be a good transition into number 2. And then tall man's lines. Start 11 seconds in. We're just going to watch 1 and 2 first. We'll finish the rest of this video later. Puffy Guffy, of course. Starts with capital P, lowercase u, lowercase ff, lowercase y, space, uppercase G, lowercase uf, lowercase fy. Give them a subscribe. Here we go. I guess he really likes saying boy.
Graveside service is about to begin. If you want her, come tonight. They have no need of your services. You think that when you die, you go to heaven? You will come to us.
Yeah. He's like a mad mortician. Is probably the easiest way to describe him. I don't think we got into movie 3 yet. Apologize if we have. I think we're still on movie. I think we're on movie 2 now.
Pieces. It's the only way you're gonna get him. Then I'll wait. Get out. I don't know what you mean. Use your brain, boy. Down. Much better.
Wow, I don't know. Huh.
Welcome home, boy.
No, he does a great performance.
Your journey is now complete. You have lived in this flesh construct long enough. Now it is time for you to come back to me. I have plans for you. Later, let me release you from this imperfect flesh that ties you to time and space.
That's a cool
What
one.
is unknown will be known to you once more.
Ooh. It's a bad day at the dentist.
It's never over. Small. Your end approaches, but it is not yet. Take great care how you play. The final game now begins. Yes, boy. The coach will drive itself. This experience may seem strange to you. To prepare for passage.
I still have a friend. He'll follow and find me.
You have no one but me. Where do you think you're going, boy? Death is no escape from me.
Yeah, it's not like you're like trying to like make it subtle that he's playing death.
No!
Cut me down.
No!
I won't hurt you.
You're killing the world!
I'll go away, and I won't ever come back.
Will?
Yes.
I have a feeling he comes back.
Boy. I've been waiting for you for a very long time. And no, do not take your own life. That is my domain, exclusively. things to do. Careful what you look for.
Oh, here's some of the resonance. Yeah, it's kind of walk into the,
Just wanted to find it.
as one does. Just kind of walk into the forks.
Have we met? I don't believe so. Have you traveled far?
I think we're getting close to movie 3, guys. Okay, forgive me. We might have completely watched like all of his part 3 scenes on accident. So we're not gonna get into part 3 till next one. So that might have been like a little part 3 preview. I think it's probably the best I could play for part 3. Let's just do this super quick 44-second uncut because it's literally only 44 seconds. We skip right here. We're going to skip 10 seconds in. And we're going to give credit to old school throwbacks. All lowercase, OLD space SCHOLL space THROWBACKS. Search on YouTube. Give them a like, comment, subscribe. A year ago, they got 6,000. Let's get some more. Phantasm 2 uncut. This is probably the coolest scene. Campbell's tomato soup. So yeah, I don't know much more I could really let me see, is Phantasm 2 free? I couldn't tell. No, you have to buy it. And Phantasm 1 you can get, I think Phantasm 2 you might actually have to pay for if you want to watch it on YouTube. It's the one also owned by Universal, so it makes sense it'd be the hardest one to get. So yeah, I think it's pretty much all that there. I guess there's the unreal. What is this? The unreleased score? It was never released? What? I usually don't like to play just straight up music on the channel, but I think I'll be fine if I just end it with a little bit of it, because probably just don't have any lyrics. We got METABOOLISM space OF space capital WOLF lowercase metabolism of wolf. It'd be 3,000 subscribers. Give them a sub, some likeys. I don't. This is a soundtrack. Let's skip like to the middle of it and let's play us out. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 20 of Fatting Around with Matthew Kreklau. Fatting You with Matthew Kreklau is brought to you by the YouTube channel Matthew Kreklau Music. Please click on the Robin Hood link in the description. Yes, I already talked about my Patreon enough. I'm not going to show you guys a Patreon clip, but I'm going to show you a little clip about what you need to do to get your free Robin Hood stock, and that's going to be it. I'm going to end it on a little sponsor spot where I just show you how to get your stoink here.
So today I'm going to tell you exactly how to get your free stock on.
Link is in the description right now.
Robinhood. And so if you've heard of Robinhood and want to sign up, the easiest way to do so is making sure you use a referral link. It could be anybody's referral link that has Robinhood already. I also have mine in the show notes down below. You can click on, supports the channel as well, so I do appreciate it. Now, once you click on that link, all you have to do is go through the sign-up process. It will ask for a social security number. It will ask to verify your information as well, keeping in mind that is required by federal law to go through that process. Once you go through and have your account signed up, even without doing any kind of deposit, you will go ahead and get a free stock that you can test out the app and see how it works. Ideally, if you can, deposit some money and start testing out the platform and seeing how you like it. Now, even more importantly, once you click on that link and have it fully signed up, I want you to check out my video right over here to learn.
Hey, as always, never check out his video. And yep, that's the end of today's video, guys. Let me know how you like the channel. Leave me a comment. You guys have any ideas for different podcasts in the future? Would you guys like an audio only version of this podcast that perhaps could maybe be on Spotify? I believe it's free to start uploading stuff to Spotify, so maybe we'll get that going next week. An audio only version. I'd probably just literally play the video on YouTube, put on a microphone, record the whole video, and upload it. I don't know really much more to do other than that. So yeah. If you guys are missing the TikTok fever dreams, I'm gonna do after this one. I'm gonna record a mini 10-minute TikTok fever dream. So we're gonna do episode 21. It's gonna come out right after this one, guys. Have a wonderful night.